Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Night Owl Collage. I'm Amber, and I've got another freebie and tutorial for you. I know I'm supposed to be taking a break, but I just can't seem to stay away. I was just inspired by these envelopes from the Highland Winter Kit by Rach and Bella Crafts. So I've got another design team project here, and I just love playing with envelopes. I love envelope projects. So I've got two styles here I'm going to show you. So this one is a flip out. Okay, it's got a little flip here, and then this is a pocket, and then this journal card that comes out here with this topper. Okay, so that is the first style that I came up with, and the second style is a pocket that has a slit here. See this slit? And then you've got the pocket to glue down here. And I'm going to show you how I did this pocket. It's a tuck here, a pocket here, and then a little flip out tuck here. And then we'll just slide these in here. So I'm going to show you how I created these. I'm going to reproduce this one. Okay, so I've got all the elements for this one here. I'm going to do this style as well. I'm going to show you this style, but I'm going to show you with the my vintage Christmas digitals that are available for Wise Owl members, which is the $3 a month, and you get digitals every week and a 10% discount in my shop. So that link will be down below. But I made these freebies available to everyone. So you do not need to be a Wise Owl member for these freebies. So first of all, I have a template here that I made up. It's not quite the same as this one, but still has all the elements you need on it. So you just print it on whatever paper that you want, and then we'll be able to create this. So I also took some of the Wise Owl digitals that I made and made a vertical page out of it. And so you see, as I printed this on top of this digital. So we have these nice kitties in the front. And then there is a background page that I made vertical for you. And I also made this page a vertical printout for you. We've got these beautiful cardinals. So we're gonna make 3 pockets. We're gonna reproduce this one from Rach and Bella Crafts. We're going to do this one in this style. And we're going to do this one in this style. So I'm gonna get these cut out, and then actually, let me show you what I'm going to use for the other parts, what you need. Okay, so for this style here, okay, for this style, if you want to make it with the winter kit, you're going to need this envelope, which is in the Ephemera and Fussy Cuts kit. You're going to need this page, which is from a freebie. This is a freebie on the Rach and Bella Ko-fi site. You're going to need these. Well, these are kind of optional because they're the ones that are just tucked in here. So you can really just put anything you want in there. But so these two you need for the main pocket. And then if you want the same ephemera that I put in there, you're going to need this page, which is in the Ephemera and Fussy Cuts, and this one as well. And oh, I forgot to print out these tags, but those are also in the Ephemera and Fussy Cuts kit. So those are what you're going to need for this pocket. For this same pocket that I'm using with the cardinals, I'm going to use, these are Wise Owl freebies of my vintage Christmas kit. So I'm going to use, I think, this one, but these are large journal cards or tags. I'm going to use probably this, I'm gonna cut this out as the card here. And let's see, I'm going to use some of these tags to put in, and I'm not sure what else yet. I'm gonna figure that out as we go along. So I'm gonna get all these cut out and ready to go, and I will be back in just a moment. All right, we're gonna start with the style since it's the easiest. So I've just got the envelope cut out. I backed it with that backing paper, and this card comes from those envelopes, the Wise Owl envelopes I showed you. I just cut off the top and the bottom of this to have this journal card. And this measures, it's a little small, but that's okay. This measures 3 by 4 1/4. So if you want to make it a little bigger, you can. Well, I don't think that, yeah, that's gonna be fine. So 3 by 4 1/4. So how we're gonna do this is we're going to cut off the top on that black line. And I'm just gonna cut off that black line because I don't wanna see that on my card. And I might end up actually doing like a ragged edge on this, I'm not sure. So, okay, we're gonna set that to the side. We are also going to cut off the bottom part. So we're gonna have 3 pieces. And I'll cut off this black line. And I did print these on like a heavy copy paper. Okay, so we have the 3 pieces. We have that bottom piece, we have the middle piece, and we have the top piece. And I'm just gonna ink those cut edges. And what we're gonna do is, so this middle piece is gonna be the top layer, okay? And then this bottom piece is going to be the actual pocket. And then this is going to be the topper for your journal card. And this one, I didn't put a notch in here, but you can put, I think I'm just gonna use a round circle punch for a notch. You don't have to have a notch. Actually, you know what? I don't want a notch. I'm not gonna use a notch, but you could put a notch there on this bottom piece because it's going to be the pocket. This is what's going to be glued to the page. So for the top, we're going to actually cut off whichever side you want it to flip to, cut off the other side. So I want it to flip out this way, so I'm gonna cut off this tab. Okay, so then I'm going to just fold back the tab. Grab my book folder. Okay, and that's gonna lay over top. And we're going to glue that tab to the back of this. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and do that, make sure it's aligned. Hopefully my glue will work. Still haven't got it completely unclogged, but it's working today. Okay. So now we have our flip. This is going to be our pocket. Now we have to make the journal card topper here. So I'm just going to glue, I think I do want, I think I'm going to cut off this much because I just want to see that pretty pattern. think I want that, so that it starts with the pattern there. And I'll just glue this to the top. I actually might glue it to the back. Let's see how I want that to go. Or do I want it on the top? Or if I do this way. No, I don't want it that way. Yeah, I think I want to glue it on the back. So I'm just going to put a line of glue back here. On the other one, I glued it to the top. It just looked better to me that way. And I think that this is going to work better for me on this one. So I'm just going to glue that right down there. And then I'm going to cut off these sides. Okay, so let me grab a sheet of paper. So this is going to just go right in here like this. And then you'll have this. So let me see which piece of paper that I want to use. So these are the digitals here. So I'm gonna see what I like. That might be too busy, but I kind of like the bells. Don't want to do that one. Let me see. No. Maybe. Not that one. I don't want to cover up the angel. That's a maybe. And let's see. I might want to use these background pages. I think I'll put it on this one. Okay. So I'm not going to do the notch. I'm just going to glue these 3 sides. Okay. And then this is going to slip right in here. And I think we're going to do the decoration of this in just a bit, but that is the basic construction. So I put just a little embellishment right here at the top of this little flourish. And I did some decorating on the inside, but that's about it. That's the basic construction of this one. So we're going to save decorating till the end, and we'll move on to the next one. So I'm going to do both at the same time. So we're going to make this pocket, okay, with these here. Okay, we're going to make this one. So the first thing we need to do, and I printed both of these on heavy copy paper as well. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a slit along this edge. So I'm going to take my X-Acto knife. I'm actually going to use you don't have to use one of these, you can just cut around it, but my little hole punch here to mark where I want. So I'm not going to go all the way to the edge because that's going to cut off the top. So it's just going to be about probably 3/8 of an inch from the edge. That just gives me a guide. Do the same on this one. I'm just kind of eyeballing where I want that. Okay. So that just gives me a little guide there. And then I'm going to use my ruler and we're gonna make the slits. Okay, so I'm gonna use this as a guide, this outline, this pink outline. So I'm gonna cut on either side of that. So let me zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm gonna cut on either side of this pink line. I'm gonna go from that little hole I made all the way down to the other hole, and then I'm gonna do the other side of the pink line. And now we have a slit there, okay? I'm gonna do the same thing with this one, except I have to kind of eyeball where I want this line. Okay, so I'm gonna go from here. And then I'm going to go, I think maybe there. Okay. Now we have our slits. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do is we are going to cut this halfway up, okay? So I'm just going to fold this in half. I'm just gonna lightly crease that. Same thing on this one, just this bottom section. Lightly crease, okay? After we've got this crease, so we need to cut to that middle line, okay? So we're gonna start from the left-hand side, and I'm just going to cut up to that middle crease, okay? And then do the same thing on this one. Oops, not that way, this way. Okay. So the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna fold it this way just so I know I can fold on the line here. This just helps me with the straightness of this. And I'm just gonna fold it back this way. Okay, so I just fold it so it folded straight, but we're gonna fold it up and then we're gonna fold it over, okay? Now we're gonna put something here because the birds are upside down. We're gonna do something to decorate that there. And for this one, same thing. I'm gonna fold it down and then fold it back up and across. Okay. I'm going to So we're also going to fold these tabs back because we're going to glue those down for when we put it on the page. That's what you'll be using to make it into a pocket. So just fold those tabs back. And you know what? I did the opposite of the way I wanted to do it. I was going to do the cardinals this way and the kitty the other way, but apparently it was not meant to be. We're doing it this way. Okay, I want that pink to show. Just fold those tabs back. Okay, next thing we're going to do, excuse me, is we're going to glue. I think this one has, because it already had that notch there, it's got this cute little dip here. I think I'm just going to use a circle punch, a small circle punch, to do a little notch in this one. Okay. Okay. That one is notched. And then we're going to glue these two sides here together to make it a pocket. Do the same thing on this one. And then we are going to just glue this edge here to make this a tuck spot. So we're going to just put a little bit of glue right along that edge there, fold it back up, and then we have a tuck spot right there. Okay, now we're going to do this little flip here. So what I use for that is I use these, and I printed them on heavy copy paper as well. And I'm going to use this section. I'm going to cut off this, and I'm going to fold this tab back. So I'm just going to come up here, cut that just like that. And I'm going to cut off this border. There's like a cream border, but I don't want that on there. And then we're gonna ink that. Actually, let me round that corner. Okay. And we're gonna fold this back. As you can see, there's a little, it's like a little tab there. Ink this edge. And then we're just going to glue that right in here, right under this tuck spot is where we're going to glue that on, okay? I'm going to just put glue here. So then we're just going to tuck this right under here. And I think I want it to be right in the middle. Okay. that is our little flip on that. And for the flip on this one, I think I'm going to maybe use one of these bottoms here, like this. Let's see. I might use it like this. So I'm gonna cut this out. I'm just trying to use like the little offcuts. But if you wanted to just use let me show you the measurements. If you want to do it just like this and cut a rectangle, it's 3 by 2, but with a little extra on the side for a tab. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this piece, I'm gonna put it right on the edge of here and try to center it so I know where to cut. So I'm gonna make a little mark at the top and bottom of this pocket here. I'm gonna cut that much off. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna round this a little bit. Make these. Okay, so now this is going to fit right here. I'm going to just fold back a small amount, maybe like 1/4 of an inch, and that is going to be my little flip. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to tuck this right in here. Try to center that. Okay, so that's going to be my flip. And then for the inside of this flip here, I made a little tuck spot. So I'm going to, I might do this on the inside. For this one, I used this. So I'm just going to cut this down. And let me see. Let me mark where I need to cut off. Actually, I'll just glue it on and then cut off what I need to. So I'm just going to put glue on the outside edge on the bottom edge. Let me see how far this goes down to about here. Okay. So I'm just gonna put my tuck spot right here. And then I'll cut off the excess. Okay, so we have our little tuck spot there. And for this one, I think I'm gonna do like a mirror image here with this other envelope top. And I gotta see where I want this to be cut for my tuck spot. Think about right there. Okay, so it's gonna be like this. And I'm just going to put some around the edges here. and cut off this area. Okay. Okay, so this would be glued to the page. We're gonna have a tag in here, something in here, and some stuff in here, okay? And one thing in here. So for this one, I put this beautiful card. I tuck that in. That's going to tuck right in there. And for this one, I'm going to use this card. So that's going to tuck right in there. Okay, and then we have, this is one of the large tags. So we're going to slip that right in there. And then we're going to put in this beautiful journal card right next to it. And this beautiful card, this little cute little girl right there. So we see this kind of wreath here. And then we're going to put in, let's see, for this card, I actually used a pocket from the Ephemera and Fussy Cuts kit, but I think I'll just, for the sake of using what we have, like from that freebie, I'll use this to make a journal card for here. And we're just gonna cut that down. Okay, so I just turned this into a journal card. I'm gonna slip that right in here. All right. And then let's see, let's use this last bit to make a couple of little pieces to tuck in this tuck spot. I'm just going to use these. Just going to round these to make it look less like a scrap. Rounding the corners does wonders to make things look more finished. And we'll tuck that one in there. Okay, so that one is done unless you want to decorate this some more. We'll see if we want to add anything to it. So for this one, I'm going to add in one of these. I think I like this one. And you can always cut this down if it's too tall. And then, what else do I want to put in here? I'm actually going to use one of these tags for this pocket. Let's see. I think maybe this one. I'm going to tuck that right in there. And then I believe another journal card around here somewhere. We're going to use this guy. We'll use that one. And maybe we will do something to make this, something for this tuck spot here. This is the bottom of those envelopes. want to use that. And let's see how tall we need to make this. About there. There we go. Okay. So we got a little thing in our tuck spot there. Do I want anything else up here? Let me see. I can put another tag in there. Or I've got an envelope. So I'll just glue that envelope closed. And we'll stick that in here. Okay. So now we've got that pocket, and I definitely want to decorate this because of these upside down birds. So we've got our 2 pockets here, and we're going to see if we can do a little bit of embellishing here. I'm going to grab some things, and then I will be back in a moment. All right, I grabbed a few things. So for this one, let's do this one first. I'm going to just use a bow for this little topper here. And I'm going to use one of these tags as a little side tuck over here. So I'm just going to cut off the top. And I think I will put around this corner here. Oop, I rounded the wrong corner. That's okay. This corner. So this will go right here as a tuck spot. Make sure I'm going the right side, this side, and the bottom. So that will sit right there. And then this was just a strip that I cut off from cutting out the envelope. So I'm gonna make a little pocket there, and that matches this. So just gonna mark where I want that to be cut. I want it this way or this way. I think I want it this way. Glue those 3 sides. So we have a little pocket here for whatever we'd like to put in there. And let's put another tag in there. How about that? How about this little girl? She's so cute. And I think we can glue this down now. Okay, just glue this right here. And let's see, do we want to put anything else in there? How about we cut down one of these to put in there? We'll cut it and have 2 pieces. How about that? So I'm just gonna cut this. I'm just gonna cut these border edges off. And we will round these corners. I'm gonna put this one in the tuck spot over here. And then this one will go in the pocket with the little girl. So this one will go in here with the little girl. Make sure that bows over there. Okay, so there's that one. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so there's that pocket done. And then let's finish this one. So these are good. I already put a ribbon on this tag here. I'm going to use this fussy cut. I have, this is one of the member freebies, these fussy cuts. So I'm gonna put this fussy cut here. And I might make it a little tuck spot by just kind of going like this. So it can be another little place for goodies. Which I don't really have any right now. Maybe I thought I could stick that in there. Just using up the little leftovers. Okay, we'll stick that in there. And maybe someone could use this for like as a little background for like a label. Which I'll probably make some, that'd be a good idea to make some word labels for the next vintage Christmas thing. So, okay, so that's good to go there. And I think I just want something on the front of this. So, I'm gonna figure that out in a second. And then we have this one. And for this one, maybe something here. Let me see what I have from the winter kit here. Okay. So I have, let's see, do I want any words? Maybe wintry. Oh, I don't like that one. Maybe frost. Too big for that. Let me see if you're gonna see it. Well, I could cut down the sides a little bit. Put it there. Okay, let's see if I do this. Still peeks out a bit, but I think it'll be okay. I'm just not going to ink it so it kind of blends in. Okay, put this right on here. And then on the front, I think I'll use there's like these little mini ones here. Let me see. Maybe something like this. And I'll just do the 3 sides. So if I want to use it as a tiny little pocket, I can. Okay. I think I'm going to put some of these pearls here. Okay, so let me just put a line of glue here. Get these little pearls on. And let's see if I want anything else. I think that's all I'll do for now on this one. I might add some more later. I'm not sure. I might add something to this tag, like a ribbon or something, or maybe onto this. But I think that's what I'm going to do for now on that one. And all I want to do on this one is add something here. So I might do something. These are too big, I believe. Let's see, I might be able to. If I cut these down. Yeah, I think I'll just put cozy down there. And I think I'll put a paper clip there. Okay, so let me show you. So we've got this pocket here that flips out. We've got a tuck spot with a journal card, a little pocket, slim pocket here with a tag and a journal card, and then our journal card back here that has the topper. Okay, that's our first style. And then we had our second style. This one, you're going to glue it to the page with these tabs, and on the bottom, you have a large tag and journal cards. There's a tuck spot here, a flip out with a tuck spot here, and a pocket right here with a journal card. Same thing on this one. So I've got an envelope and a couple journal cards here, and a tag in here, and a shaped flip with a tuck spot here and a tuck spot here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. So go grab the freebies on my Ko-fi page. I'll put the link down below. And if you like the Highland Winter Kit, you can get that for 30% off right now at the Rach and Bella Crafts Ko-fi shop. And that link will be down below as well. So hope you enjoyed the project. Let me know what you think, and I will be back with lots of new ideas soon. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another one in December or not. I probably will if I have some time, but I'm going to be spending most of the time with my family. But if I'm suddenly inspired, you might see another tutorial before the year's end. All right, guys, have a happy holiday. Bye.